Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we will be finishing off the second heroic Shotzi Blackheart. Of course we got the Crucible Mosh, sorry, not Moss, 6, Otis, BFAB, Butch, Omos, and of course Fit Finlay. And we're also going to be doing a little bit of shoutouts today as well. I know there's a few messages that I haven't got around to, but we're going to be doing the shoutouts, and we'll also be doing these wonderful little gifts that you guys have been giving me over Christmas. But first, let us finish off our final Crucible event card on Season 10, because this Wednesday, the new Tundra tier is going to drop. There is one more event still to go, which of course is Team Road to Glory, or Team Ring Domination, sorry, which is going to get you the Crucible Becky Lynch if you're in a Crucible team tier. So, let's go ahead and we're going to take on the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I have a little bit of a sniffle, but it is nothing that a Grand Cat can't handle. I think I'm fairly satisfied with how powerful our cards are. So I don't think there's going to be any great concern here for these final two games. And let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of the start of Season 10 up until Crucible tier. Do you think it is the right time for a new tier to be dropping so soon? Because I think we've only had 3 event cards. We had the double heroic Eddie Guerrero, we had either the John Cena or R-Truth, depending on what one you went for. And we now have the Shotzi Blackheart. And that is literally it. I think that's crazy to only have 3 event cards in a starting opening tier, especially when they opened with 4 tiers. It doesn't matter if we lose a couple of games, that is completely fine. It's weird, Bam Bam Bigelow has like 100 more speed than the Hulkster. Also interesting, 2 great halves of 2 different tag teams on either side. There's of course the APA on both sides, Gallows and Anderson on one, and the other one was Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. There we go, winning strongly 10-3. Brings up to 315. We are merely 10 points away. So we shall get our draft picks in just a moment. But let's just jump right in. We're going to take on Houndo. Hellhoundo. Hellhound is Sakazuki's big move in One Piece. That is a Kinyu. He is one of the admirals. Of course, I'm a little bit of a fan of the One Piece as well. One Piece! But this is a wrestling video, not a One Piece video. I think I've mildly lost my mind. It is 3:33 AM here. We are finishing off this Flash event where we have got 2 Shotzi Blackhearts and 2 double heroic upgrades in the same weekend. Or at least we will do right after this game. Now unfortunately our second Shotzi isn't on our 100 matches yet, so we won't be able to do the pro in this video, but that video will be coming up a little bit later on, so do make sure that you're subscribed and that you stay tuned to see when that happens. This is also why we're using Shotzi here, so that we can train her up. Even though she will lose us that game, it does more overall in the end. Charlotte Flair should be able to take down anyone, I reckon. Going to use our Dijakovic so that our other two can tag together should they need to. And they did. It works out wonderfully. And there we go with 7-3. We have done it. We have finished it, ladies and gentlemen. There is the heroic upgrade with 18 hours and 25 minutes remaining. That screenshot took forever to happen. I'm going to have to do that one again just to show it off to you guys. But very cool to see the heroic side with the Shotzi with the obviously very, very different image. But we are now done. We have accomplished it, folks. We have finished the final single event, not team event, for Crucible. And the next event is going to be Tundra. And personally, I would very much like the very, very first event card to be one Charles Montgomery Punk. That would be very, very cool. I'd be very, very pleased with that. I wanted a CM Punk in my deck for Supercard since the very beginning of Season 1. I started at the very beginning of Season 1, and it was just after CM Punk left, so I would really, really like CM Punk. Battle Pass will also be swapping over in the next 2 days and 16 hours, and hopefully the next Battle Pass will be something a little bit better, and I'm hoping it's going to be something Tundra. Also in the Superstore, this will be swapping over in 2 days and 16 hours, where our Survivor Series Randy Orton and Charlotte Flair will be swapping into something else. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It's probably going to be... The next pay-per-view after that was NXT. It was NXT Deadlock, I believe. So, but I would really like to see, in some way or manner, whether it's the Battle Pass, whether it's the first event card, whether it's the Superstore, the PLE cards, I would like to see some variant of CM Punk. Because really he is the biggest name in wrestling at the moment, even though he has not yet wrestled. He has just been on a microphone, which is just goes to show the magnitude of having CM Punk in WWE. So I'm all excited for it. I'm all for it 100% completely. So let's take a quick look here. No, not class view. Go up here and go into our females. And there is our two heroic Shotzi Blackhearts. Once we get the other 56 games. Also, you might, for anyone that is new to wrestling, this is wondering why I'm calling her Shotzi Blackheart. She did used to have the name Blackheart, but it was removed and she was just shortened down to just Shotzi. And it's one of those really weird, crazy things where they're like, oh no, she never had a last name before. But I think Shotzi Blackheart sounds a lot better than just Shotzi. And there you are. There is the two very different versions of Shotzi as well, which is very, very cool, very, very exciting. So I'm going to get this one trained up so we can see what the Pro looks like. So the last thing to do is to give a shout out to all of my Grand Cat Grand Fleet. So of course, I'm still doing the daily streak. We are still up to date on it. We got a Vanguard Kofi Kingston. Remember, this is on the WWE Supercard web store, and I think we're on day 5. But if you log in all 15 days, or is it, I think it's 15 days, then on Boxing Day, it used to be Christmas, but they delayed it by 24 hours. And then on Boxing Day, you will get a Christmas Crucible card, which will be almost 2 weeks after Tundra tier comes out. So once again, it's not going to be the top tier card, but still very, very cool. So now let us get into our little gifts. So I want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Sussy, who's given us 2 gifts here. There's the Grand Cat from Sussy. And there we are. We have some wonderful coal that we can use to train up our Shotzi Blackhearts once we get the Double Heroic Pro of her. And that was 4 coal that was given by Sussy. Big shout out to Parth as well, who has also given us some coal. And I'm going to try and pronounce your name. I believe it is Kikilo? Kikilo? Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And there we go. We have some more wonderful, wonderful coal, which will help fuel the fires of our very, very passionate cards. And we're also going to give a shout out to everyone in the mail. So there's Parth, once again, send me a little message. And also, if you do send me a present, do also send a message as well. And I will try to make sure that you get a special shout out. Also, a shout out to Profeet Z. That's your name, Profeet? Oh my goodness. Well, he's very open about what he likes. Shout out to Broy More Beauty, to Finn Balor, to Carol, Lucifer, Corey Rhodes, Yo King, to Jinky, Future Royalty, Mercedes, DC Gamer, Jordan the Gamer, Martin Ladyboss, Eddie Wolf, Deathstroke, Kongzilla 1303, Skies, TM, and the Devil's Reject. Thank you all to the Grand Cat Grand Fleet out there, and I hope you're all having a wonderful little holiday season in holiday time. As we are moving into the Tundra tier, we only have one event left. We're going to get this Crucible, Becky Lynch, and then we are done with Crucible, and then from then onwards, it is always going to be right up there on Tundra, and I think we should be on Tundra level because our Crucible is all the way maxed out and our XP is also maxed all the way out as well. We can't gain any more XP, so we should be on that Tundra tier. We should get a Tundra free rarity draft pick because we'll immediately be on there. We also have 100 tickets that we can use once we get into Tundra tier, and I think there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. Dang. No, apparently my memory has decided to fade after the insanity of staying up until 3:41 AM doing these events and also running all the Christmas events in KC, which you can see those videos as they go up on the lead up to Christmas. But that is going to be it for this little video, folks. I really want to give a big, huge shout out to the entire Grand Cat Grand Fleet, to the Grand Cat family, to the cult of Grand Cat, and I wanted to say a very, very special and very, very thank you and a very, very Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. That is going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.